Wait, I'm really nervous. Like, I'm so nervous to film this video and I don't know why. And I was so angry at myself. I was just like, all them red flags, Celia, all them red flags. And instead of thinking with your brain, you fought with your vagina. And no, look where your vagina's got ya. Look. Trying to undermine your pain at all. Like, I feel ya. If you're watching this, I feel ya. With every bone in my body, I feel ya. I've been there. But it's time to move on now. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I might be speaking a bit low because it is 11:30 p.m. and Z's in bed, but welcome back to my channel. So happy Easter. First of all, happy Easter. Can you believe it's Easter? Like, I literally feel like Christmas was yesterday and it was Z's first Christmas. Now it's her first Easter. It's mad, like time is flying. I seen something on Twitter when it was like, it said something, I can't remember what it said, let me think. It said something like, look how fast time's going, that's how you know not to play with your life. And I feel like this video, it's like Jesus died today, like 1,000,000 years ago, 1,000 years ago, whenever it was he died. Don't get me wrong, I love Jesus, but I don't know off the top of my head how many years ago he died, let me be real. So he died, and him rising again, no, he rose again. Hello, Christian, can you get your facts right? So he rose again, this time, like, let's say 1,000 years ago, he rose again, and the resemblance, like him rising again, shows that we're forgiven, that like whatever we do, God loves us and God will forgive us. Like, Jesus didn't die in vain. Like, he died for our sins, he died for our pain, he died for our disease. Like, it's already worked out because Jesus rose again. Like, them things killed him and he rose again. So in this video, I'm telling you guys, I know this video is going to come across someone that needs to watch this. This video is going to come across someone that is in bed right now and just needs to hear the words that I'm going to speak. So let's go. So as you might see from the title of the video, I don't know what I'm going to title it first, but it's time to move on. Sis, bro, it's time to move on. I feel like as well, I am so qualified. Let me just sit back and talk with my friends then. But I am so qualified to talk about the situation because I had to walk away from someone that I was so in love with and I was with for almost 5 years. You get it? Like, we had mad history. I had to walk away from a situation with my daughter's dad where, like, I just feel like I'm qualified, sis. Like, I'm so qualified. So I've got a few pointers. I've got 5 tips on how to move on, how to let that boy go, let that girl go, or even let that friend go, because we all know it's not only love that breaks our heart. Like, your friends be really out here hurting you. Do you know what I mean? So here we go. Okay. So I put, okay, so I think for me, the first tip that helped me was block. That block button is so powerful. And when I say block, I don't mean just the boy or just the person that's did you wrong. I mean any little thing that reminds you of that person has to go. It has. I'm sorry, I have to move this fro because it's making me blend in and it's pissing me off, so I had to move the fro. So yeah, the first tip, Blockiana. I don't want you on my page. Blockiana. Page. Can I talk? Why can't? Anyway, block, right? With me, with my ex, I literally blocked his whole family. I literally blocked his whole family. I blocked, like, any little thing that reminded me of him. Blocked. With my daughter's dad, I blocked the celebrities that we used to laugh at together. I blocked all the friends that was my friend. I just blocked any little thing that can remind you of that person when you're on your phone scrolling trying to mind your business. Any little thing that can remind you of that person has to go, because your heart needs to heal. Your heart's not going to heal if they're always like in sight, so you have to block. Do you know what I mean? Out of sight, out of mind kind of thing, right? So everyone has to be blocked. Second tip is you've got to be truthful with yourself. Like, you have to sit down, have a moment. If it's with a friend, you have to think, like, did this friend even rate our friendship? Like what happened? Did I do something wrong? Did she do something wrong? Did I do something wrong? Did he do something wrong? You have to be really honest. Like, when it came to me and my daughter's, like, when it came to me, like this time last year, I had to really sit back, right, and understand it. So I had to be like, you know what, this boy did not love you, and he did not care about you. He just was in love with the coochie. Do you know what I mean? I had to be brutal. I was like, he was in love with the coochie. But you know what? It is what it is. Like, you're having this baby regardless. Like, it is what it is. Like, you weren't in love with him either, sis. Like, you was in love with the, you know, like, we don't talk too much because of Z. But I had to really be truthful with myself, and being truthful with myself was a really big, important part that played a role in healing. So just sit and be truthful with yourself. Third step is forgiveness. Such a crucial step. Like, I used to sit down, like, I literally go to work, come home, shower, and sit in my bed and think, oh my God, what the fuck have I done? Like, how did I get pregnant? Like, how am I in this situation? How am I in this situation? Like, if I would have literally got pregnant for any other boy on this planet, it would be a whole different story. Do you know what I mean? Because people, like I'm a Leah Longmore, like, girl, like, I'm a Leah Longmore, like, you know, like, if I would have got pregnant for anyone else, like, how the hell did this happen? And I was so angry at myself. I was just like, all them red flags, Leah, all them red flags. And instead of thinking with your brain, you fought with your vagina. And no, look where your vagina's got ya. Look. But I had to be like, do you know what? It's by God's grace. God wouldn't give me this child in vain. So I forgive myself and I let that go. I had to forgive him. I had to forgive him. I had to forgive a person that is not sorry, and still to this day is not sorry. But I had to, in my heart, be like, do you know what? It is what it is, and it's happened. It's done. It's done. It's finished. Like, that situation is done. It's just part of the past. It's an illusion. It's a memory. Do you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. It happened, and you know, it wasn't nice to go through what I went through. It was not nice at all, but I'm through it now. Do you get it? So me constantly like, no, he's a fucking prick, man. I trash. Fuck him. No, fuck off, mate. Who's that helping? Do you know what I mean? Like, when Z grows up, I'm gonna tell her all the funny memories. I'm gonna tell her, like, all the good stuff. I've got hella videos to show her. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna tell her the goods and the bads, because I don't want her to think, you know, I was some idiot sleeping with the devil, because it wasn't that. Like, there was a friendship, there was a bond before I got pregnant. So why am I folding my hands like I'm on one cord? But yeah, like, I'm gonna tell Z, like, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I had to really forgive myself for even being stupid enough to get in this situation, because who even does that? Like, Love and Hip Hop Birmingham, eat your heart out. Do you know what I mean? Who even does that? But you know, it's happened, it's done. Do you know what I mean? I've got a beautiful daughter, and it's not even her looks, it's just like everything about it is so beautiful. Like, that child is my heart. Like, that child is, let me not even fucking cry, hello, but that child is my soul. Do you know what I mean? So if it weren't for that situation, I wouldn't have that child. And I genuinely feel like if me and Z didn't go through what we went through in my pregnancy, we wouldn't have the bond we've got. Do you get it? Like, she's everything to me. So yeah, forgive. You have to forgive. Even if they're not sorry, you just got to be like, do you know what? That's your business. You sort that out with God, but I forgive you. The next thing, number 4, is distract yourself with positivity. So pick up a hobby, go to the gym, play golf, play badminton, like, just distract yourself. The times when you would go and spend time with that person, make sure you're doing something to develop yourself. Read a book. Self-development is everything. Read a book, knowledge yourself, educate yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like, just distract your mind. Because let me tell you something, there's more to life than this boy, like, or this girl, or this friend. There's people that are slaves in 2019. There's kids in Syria dying every second, and you're really like gonna like cry and be depressed over someone that you can replace. Like, no offense, like, I'm not trying to undermine your pain at all. Like, I feel ya. If you're watching this, I feel ya. With every bone in my body, I feel ya. I've been there. But it's time to move on now. Do you know what I mean? There's more to life than this person. There's over like 40 million countries. Now let me ask you, how many countries are in the world?
the answer is 206.
There's 206 countries in the world that you yet to visit. Don't cry over this nigga. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. So just distract yourself, travel if you can't afford to. And when I say travel, I don't mean, you know, pack up and go to Bali. You can go to London for the day, get a train ticket. You can get a train ticket for £7. You can go out to Nando's. You can go to Wolverhampton. Like, this town that I lived in, I didn't even know existed until I got pregnant. Swear to God, and it's literally 20 minutes on the motorway from Birmingham. Do you know what I mean? It's mad. It's absolutely crazy. And then the fifth thing, number 5, I would say just stay consistent. Like, you're not going to block the person and start thinking about them tomorrow. You're not going to, you know, pick up gym and start thinking about them in an hour. But if you stay consistent with all the tips above, you're going to be just fine. Like, you're going to be just fine. People say to me, like, Aaliyah, how? Like, I genuinely get so much messages, like, Aaliyah, like, what am I going to do? My baby dad this, da da da. And it's just like, sis, there's nothing special about me, but I've got God's grace, and I know what is taken from me is going to be replaced triple times. I know the relationships that have hurt me, the relationships that broke my heart, I was never meant to be in them anyway. But I know for a fact, when I find my husband, it's gonna be beautiful. Like, my friends are in such amazing relationships. Like, they just make my heart smile. And I know, like, when it's time to find my husband, it's not going to be painful. There's not going to be no insecurity. There's not going to be no lies. There's not going to be no secrets. Like, it's just going to be a pure love, and I can't wait for it, because I feel like I'm prepared. I've been prepared for this. I gotta say to him, I suffered for this. Do you know what I mean? But I know he's gonna, like, I'm gonna be like, because obviously I got my business and that, I'm gonna be a work from home mom, and he's gonna be like out doing his thing, and he'll send me flowers just to let me know he loves me, and he's gonna like send me chocolates, obviously, and then my birthday, he's gonna fly me out because he knows how much I love traveling. Like, we're gonna go away with the kids, we're gonna have quickies in the car, like, we're gonna, like, literally, me and my husband, I can't wait. And when you're out there, I know you're out, if you're watching this and you're out there, I love you so much. I love you so much. I can't wait to meet you. I feel like I'm in the Big Brother dining room. What am I talking about? But guys, honestly, you just need to forgive and forget. When I'm saying forgive, I don't mean by any chance, you know, get back into bed with him. Do you know what I mean? Get back into bed with the boy or give him another chance. I mean, having your heart, that grace and that peace. 3 years ago, everyone was like, she's a dickhead. All that man does is cheat on her. This, that, her. Do you know what I mean? You're speaking to someone, when they got pregnant, the person that should have been there the most turned their back on her. For what? Do you know what I mean? But through all them pain, I'm still here. Like, I'm still standing. I'm still good. Do you get it? And just like I'm good, my kid's good, because God radiates on me. I can then shine that light onto my child. Do you know what I mean? I'm still good. Do you know what I mean? So if I'm good, there's nothing special about me but my relationship with God. You can be good too. And today is the day, because today, 1,000 years ago, Jesus rose again. So get up and rise, because you didn't die for you to be depressed. I cast out the spirit of depression. You're good, trust me, you're good, and I love you guys so much. Like, if you're watching this video, if you're feeling down, just message me on Insta. You know how it goes. Do you know what I mean? I'm still good. Do you know what I mean? So if I'm good, there's nothing special about me but my relationship with God. You can be good too. And today is the day, because today, 1,000 years ago, Jesus rose again. So get up and rise, because you didn't die for you to be depressed. I cast out the spirit of depression. You're good, trust me, you're good, and I love you guys so much. Like, if you're watching this video, if you're feeling down, just message me on Insta. You know how it goes. Look, like, let me show you my DM. Who the fuck's that? Right there. I just farted, so yeah. If you see my DMs, you would know, like, I've got your back. Like, if no one's got your back, Aaliyah's got your back. Try now, and you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be just fine. I love you so much, and I just want to pray that God blesses you, that God shines a light on you. Do you know what I mean? Just like He did on me. And I'll see you in my next video. Happy Easter, guys. And literally, life's too short to be stressed. You're too blessed to be stressed. I'll see you in my next video. I love you. Bye.